Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, I'm Petrania Poonswan. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Police are seeking the public's help to find a woman in connection with a December shooting in which the victim recently died. Authorities are looking for Josenia Maldonado, who is wanted for questioning regarding a shooting on December 23rd. It happened on the 3400 block of Greenwood Springs Drive. The male victim was taken to the hospital and police were notified that he passed away from his injuries on January 4th. Anyone with any information is urged to contact Metro's Homicide Section at 702-828-3521.
In breaking news, officers responded to a report of a shooting Sunday morning. This happened in the 3700 block of East Bonanza Road. According to police, preliminary details show that a man in his 50s was shot dead after an argument with his girlfriend of 10 years at her second-floor apartment. After their dispute became physical, the girlfriend's son intervened by pulling a gun and shot the boyfriend. Police say the shooter was in custody and cooperating with detectives. For more on this story and what the family of the victim had to say, visit lvrj.com.
Parents filed a lawsuit earlier this month against CCSD and the Teachers Union. The lawsuit alleged that CCSD and the Teachers Union jeopardized students' safety by protecting teachers accused of sexual misconduct and allowing them to transfer to other schools. The parents filed the lawsuit in district court on behalf of their daughter. It alleged that former Mackey Eileen Academy instructor Daryl Lancaster began sexually grooming their daughter during the spring 2023 semester. Lancaster was assigned to 8 schools over 25 years until last year. He was arrested last May and pleaded guilty in November of felony attempted lewdness with a child under 14, among other charges. His sentencing is set for February 28th. CCSD told the Review-Journal it does not comment on pending litigation. The former CEO of the Valley Electric Association has reached a $400,000 settlement in her lawsuit against a former sheriff's office captain accused of falsely arresting her. Former Nye County Sheriff's Office Captain David Borushevitz was indicted this past August on federal charges of wire fraud, perjury, and civil rights violation. These charges were in connection to Angela Evans' alleged false arrest. This indictment came roughly 3 years after Evans sued the former sheriff in Nye County for arresting her without probable cause, violating Evans' constitutional rights. Nye County was later dismissed from the case. A trial for Borushevitz's criminal case is currently scheduled for June of this year. An incarcerated man at the Clark County Detention Center has sued Las Vegas police for their treatment of him and other deaf inmates. Christopher Jones alleges that the jail discriminated against him and failed to provide him with effective means of communication, such as sign language interpreters. The lawsuit alleges that the jail was deliberately indifferent to his medical needs. Jones is being represented by the American Civil Liberties Union of Nevada and the National Association of the Deaf. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Mostly sunny skies are in your forecast for the day with light winds throughout. The high today will be 60 degrees, evening low around 37 degrees. Sunny skies are also in the forecast for the rest of the week, with daytime temperatures in the upper 50s and 60s, evening lows in the upper 30s, upper 40s. We will see light winds at the beginning of the week with gusts picking up during the weekend. In business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, 2 residential subdivisions totaling 106 lots on nearly 17 acres received the green light from the city of Henderson. The city's planning commission gave final approval for the projects called Cadence Acacia and Cadence Meridian, which will be both developed by Woodside Homes of Nevada. Cadence Acacia will feature 74 lots, 61 of them single-family homes. Cadence Meridian will have 86 lots, 78 of those being single family. No timeline for construction or completion were noted in the city documents. 4 of the Maloof siblings involved in the Golden Knights ownership group have sold their interest in the franchise to majority owner Bill Foley. George, Gavin, Joe, and Phil Maloof will no longer hold ownership stakes in the Knights. However, Adrian Maloof will continue to be a limited partner with the franchise. It's unclear whether this divestment is part of a plan to purchase a different sports entity.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, SCN Sports. Download the app today. In your Las Vegas weekend sports roundup, Antonio Pierce has interviewed with the Tennessee Titans for their coaching job and will soon interview with the Atlanta Falcons as well. The Golden Knights were without injured star Jack Eichel on Saturday and lost 3-1 to the Calgary Flames at T-Mobile Arena. And a late foul call turned into a disastrous 5-point play that doomed UNLV as the Runnin' Rebels lost 87-86 to Utah State.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Wondering how to avoid a Medicare Part D penalty? The late enrollment penalty for Medicare Part D, which covers prescription drug plans, can be charged to you for several reasons. Reason number one is if you've waited past 63 days without credible prescription drug coverage upon leaving company benefits and you were over 65 years and 90 days. Another reason is if you never enrolled in Part D when you enrolled in Parts A and B when you turned 65. And if you've missed the Medicare annual enrollment period for 2024, you'll have to wait until the next one, which is from October 15th to December 7th to enroll in a Part D plan.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Super Wildcard Weekend finishes today with 2 games instead of 1 after the Bills and Steelers matchup was rescheduled due to weather conditions. The Bills are 10-point favorites in that game and minus 526 on the money line at Station Casinos. The total is 38. The Eagles are 3-point favorites over the Buccaneers and minus 150 on the money line. The total in that one is 43.
In entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Review Journal's John Casilomides shares some Las Vegas entertainment news from over the weekend.
Joey Chestnut devoured the competition on Saturday morning at the second Siegel's Bagel Mania World Bagel Eating Championships here in Las Vegas. Chestnut ate 15 bagels in 8 minutes. Second place went to Jeffrey Esper, the defending champion, with 14 and a half bagels. Chestnut said he would have eaten more bagels, but he was miscalculating the amount of cream cheese. He says cream cheese can slow you down. That's something to remember when he comes back to defend his title in 2025.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news, streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.